Hey everybody, it's Alicia and welcome to this session of the Learning Tube. Today's class is called AI for Good, and we're all going to do something for good using AI today, and that's for the good of someone else. I'm going to do it first, then I'm going to challenge everybody to do it, tell me what they did, and then let's keep up this AI for good. It's going to be fun and at the same time teach you just a little bit more about using AI and ChatGPT. So everybody says, yes, 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 you have an account. The only people I would expect that didn't have an account is if you don't know me or you're on here for the first time, and that is okay. So let me put it in the chat again. It's chat.openai.com. Send this to everybody. Perfect. You have a ChatGPT account. Now let me pull up my notes really quickly. Um, Hang on 1 second. So today we have a class called AI for Good. Has anybody used AI for Good? Meaning you've used ChatGPT to write a letter about someone or anything like that? Um, yes, Nancy, tell me what you've done. Peggy, tell me what you've done. So someone tell me what you've done. Let's see. Emails, you used it for several letters. Okay. You shared with your husband to make his emails fast and friendly, written new training materials, emails, funnel copy. Now, an email for good that we're going to do today is we're going to write a letter for someone who's been awesome to us to help them. Maybe it will help them to get a raise or help them to get recognition or a bonus. So when I was a waitress, and yes, I was a waitress when I was 16 years old, that was my first paycheck job. I had a lot of little entrepreneur stuff before then, but I worked at Red Lobster as a waitress. And I would always get the mystery, the mystery shoppers that would come in. They would come in and I would score 100%, and then I would get a little bonus for it. Or sometimes a customer would write in and say how awesome I was, and my boss would get a letter and I would get a bonus or a day off paid, something like that. So we're going to do the same thing today. All right, look at all these. Shantae, I use it for a proposal with a hospital. Let me know how that goes. Tiffany, I helped someone write a letter for a landlord-tenant issue. So that's solving their problem. Great. Nancy, I'm starting a new site to motivate Christians to make our world better. Awesome. So you're using ChatGPT to create that content. Ashley, you've crafted a thank you email after an interview. Sheila, business plan. Look at all these use cases for AI. Is it giving you some ideas on how you can use it as well? Alina, social media strategy, business letters, personal letters, agreements, and more. Anna Marie, you'd like to write a letter for someone who was recently fired. Okay, we're negotiating things now with the hospitals and our health clinic. Shanti, I cannot wait to hear more. MJ, help people write about themselves for resumes. There you go. It's helped you with social media posts. All right. So this morning I had breakfast at a place called Friendly's in Florida, in India Atlantic, Florida. So she was amazing. And so we're going to do AI for Good today, which is we're going to write a letter to the Friendly's headquarters to tell them about how awesome Jade was. So the first thing that I'm going to do with ChatGPT, and I have my ChatGPT open, is I'm going to turn off my custom instructions. Okay, they're off because I don't need to use them for this letter, although I am going to tell it to write it in a human tone and style. Maybe I will turn it on. Let's go ahead. For this kind of letter, I could turn it on. So I will turn on my tone and style. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell ChatGPT what the mission is first. We're going to train it. So this morning, I, Alicia Little, had breakfast at a restaurant named Friendly's. Anybody ever been to a Friendly's before? In Indy, is it Atlantic, Florida? Florida. And the waitress, Jade, was amazing. While I'm doing this, try to think of somebody that you can help by writing a letter for good. Maybe it's great service you got at a restaurant or at a hotel or a retail store that you were at recently. All right, we're all going to do this. A restaurant named Friendly's, waitress, Jade. She was amazing. Oops. One of my shortcuts, amazing. She was the only waitress on the floor, yet she handled everyone with a smile, grace, speed, and great service. She was also the only one checking people out as they left. I want to acknowledge her as she's a rare, what would you say? Like she's a rare, you write to ChatGPT like it's a person, yeah. She's a rare gem. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. She's a rare gem, she's a rare gem. It's hard to find good service these days. I will definitely return and hope that Jade is working when I do. All right. And so now I'm going to say, please, so I'm going to say, I would like for you, ChatGPT, to write a letter to the Friendlies, DL, Friendlies headquarters, to bring attention to an amazing. When you figure out what you're going to do with your letter, write it in the comments so I can see it. Hi, everybody. If you're just joining, it's Alicia. I know my name on here is Lorette. I'm going to change that really quickly to Alicia. There we go. You don't see anything on your screen, Steve? Does everybody else see my screen? Can you just confirm that you see my screen? Dadrian, do you see my screen? Yes, okay. Steve, are you on your phone? Look again. Dadrian, can you help Steve out for me, please? Thank you. You see my screen? Okay, great. Otherwise, I was going to be like, oh my gosh, all of that. So I'd like you to the Friendlies headquarters, bring attention to an amazing waitress. Oops. Oh, sorry, that's my fault. Waitress. Okay. Here are the details. Today is April 4th, 2024. All right, boom. Are we ready to do this? Are we ready to do this? Let's go. Boom. All right. So it's going to start off, hey, but I would remove that because that's my silent tone though. But I'm like, hope y'all are shining bright at Friendly's headquarters today. I'm reaching out with a heart full of gratitude and a story I just can't keep to myself. This morning on April 4th, 2024, I had the absolute pleasure of starting my day at your Friendly's location in Indialantic, Florida. Now, I've always been a fan of the cozy vibes and the killer pancakes, but today was different. Today, it wasn't just the food that made my day. It was Jade, your amazing waitress. Like, I couldn't even write that. It would take me a day. Let's paint a picture here. Imagine, so this one I don't like. Let's paint a picture here. So I would rewrite that, but it says, I would say Jade was the only waitress on the floor, yet she moved with such grace and speed, you'd think she had rollerblades on. Smiling all the while, she just made everyone feel welcome and taken care of. And guess what? She wasn't just juggling plates and orders. She was the Lone Ranger at checkout, ensuring everyone left with a smile as big as hers. I've been around the block, dined at countless spots from Singapore to New Orleans. So why does it say from Singapore to New Orleans? How does it know that I've dined around the world? Somebody tell me, how does it know that? Few of you on here should definitely know the answer to this. It's the quiz time. Right, Karen says the custom instructions. Yep, right. So inside of custom instructions at the top, I put my bio. If you haven't seen how I train ChatGPT, we'll have to send out an email to you guys. I have an upcoming summit. I'll have you register for that because I'll be talking about it on that summit, right? So Chatty knows me very well. Yes, it's because in my custom instructions, I have my bio at the top. So it says, I've been around the block, dined at countless spots from Singapore to New Orleans, but let me tell you, good service like Jade's It's rare than a perfect avocado. In a world where everyone's rushing, Jade made us feel seen, valued, and downright happy to be there. It's people like her that turn a meal into a memory. So I'd probably cut out some of that. So here's the thing. I really believe in giving credit where credit's due. Jade is a gem. Thank you, Karen. A rare find in the hustle and bustle of the service industry. She represents everything Friendly stands for and then some. I'm already planning my next visit and crossing my fingers I'll meet Jade again. I'm hoping you'll acknowledge Jade's incredible work and dedication. I was having trouble figuring out how to tell them that. So yes, it's folks like her that keep the world spinning a little brighter. Here's to more mornings made amazing by people like Jade. Thanks for making the world a friendlier place, one smile at a time. Bye for now, Alicia Little. So now I'm going to take this and I'm going to open up a Google Doc. And then we're going to paste this in and edit it a little bit. Paste this in and edit a little bit. And while I'm doing that, I'm just going to say, okay, great. Can you give me the corporate address and the person or department I should send this to? For Friendly's, if it's apostrophe, yes, restaurant. Boom. All right. So while it's doing that, I'm just going to be really quick here. I'm going to delete the first line. Friendly's location. I've always been a fan. Today wasn't just the food that made my day. It was Jade. I'm taking out, let's paint a picture. In my custom instructions, it always says to paint a picture, tell a story. So that's why I did that. All right. Jade, let's just start it here. Jade was the only waitress on the floor, yet she moves, smiling all the way. I've been around the block, but let me tell you, service like Jade is rarer than a perfect avocado. Happy to. All right, so it's people like her, and I'm just gonna take out the analogy. People like her, that make sure we'll come back for seconds. There we go. So here's the thing. I really believe in giving credit, and crossing my fingers, that Jade will be there, to provide her service with a smile. I'm hoping you acknowledge her and and then I'm deleting all of that and putting that there. All right, so we're good on the Jade letter, pretty much good on the Jade letter. So now I'm going to come back over here to find is it Friendly's ice cream? I know it used to be Friendly's ice cream. So I wonder if it's still called Friendly's ice cream or if they Friendly's Friendly's. This is the one that we were at right here. So I'll put this in Friendly's location. I'll put the address there so they know exactly which Friendly's it was. And this is definitely what I'm looking for. Friendly's. Here we go. Friendly's. Just wondering if this is the same for their corporate office. Hang on 1 second. Contact us. All right. For feedback, I might actually do this here. I think that's actually the website. That's actually the address they gave me. So, all right, ChatGPT was right. So I'll put that up here. And then customer service department. I'm going to say, shouldn't it be the HR department? Right. Shouldn't it be the HR department? I'm absolutely right. Thank you, ChatGPT. Should be the human services. All right, perfect. All right, thank you so much. So now we're going to go back here and human resources. And then I'm going to come here, attention human resources department. There we go. Alicia Little. All right, perfect. So I could put this back into ChatGPT and ask it if I'm missing anything for professional letter, and it would tell me. But what do you guys think about what do you guys think about this so far? So again, we're just talking about AI for good. And real quickly, I just wrote a letter to Jade. What do you think this will do to for Jade? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think they'll do when they see it? I will report back and tell you what they say. So if I'm going to mail this myself, which I could easily do, what is that? Click to mail. Or I could go and upload it here, or I could just email it. I always think that sending it in the mail is better. So this site here, I don't have my sign in handy, but it's called Click to Mail. And what it does is you can upload your letter and it will mail it for you. So let me see if I can do that. Accept all. Fabulous. Hopefully a raise. Yeah, Reggie said it will help Natasha make her feel good and possibly a raise. So I could even send it to her local location. So send a letter to her local location. I definitely could do that. So CCing the local location. So let's see. I'm trying to remember how to use click to mail. So if you don't know this website, it's called clicktomail.com. Let me put it in here. I think you can also just go to the is it the US Post Office? Does anybody know what else? How else can I upload a document to mail it? Da, da, da. Yep. So another thing is make sure always, like we did here, that you edit what the output is, because you're never going to get, I'm just going to put this here so we can follow up. You're never going to get a perfect letter. It has too much ChatGPT in it. I can tell if somebody has something written by ChatGPT and doesn't go back to read it and delete some stuff. Delete some stuff. Natasha said, when I worked at the hospital, I love getting reviews of my work. Natasha said, I wish I got a raise. I know. So Felicia said she's going to write letters to her EDC. What is your EDC, Felicia? And does anyone have a letter that they would like for me to write for them while we try to get this mailed to Jade? Monetize. And I'm just putting my contact details on here now. In case they want to, Friendlies wants to reach out. So I like to redo the font in Georgia. Let's put it in Georgia. Let's see, what's it at? 12 font. And there we go. One page. Let me delete that second page. Come on. Good. I'm going to download it. File download as a PDF. Okay, Felicia, Maryland, PG County. Perfect. And then now I'm going to go back to click. A letter for good, right, Ashley? Okay. So Ashley, think about somebody that you want to say thank you to, lift up. Shante, that could be one too. A letter encouraging alumni to join a monthly subscription. So when you're writing that letter, you need to incorporate your story into that. So we can do that. That's a good example. So let's see, create a document, a letter, document name, Friendly's Ice Cream Corporation. Let's continue. Right now, I'm back in click to mail. I have not used this in like 5 years. So I'm trying to see if it's going to work, so I can show you the complete process of sending off a letter, because I am not home. As you know, I'm in sunny Florida. So I'm just trying to upload the letter. Enable mail merge. I think I might have gone into a different section. Let's see, upload. Did I try to load it? Okay, there's my document right there. I just need to mail you. Maybe that's start a new job. Let me see. Lorette could do this with her eyes closed. So a letter, double window, full color, production time, mail first class. Okay, we can do first class mail. Looks more important. Quantity 1. See, I just want to send 1. Start the job. Academic articles is definitely better in Perplexity. I can show you that. So here we are. Here's the return address. So document is up. Okay, mailing list. Just create mailing list name. We're just going to call it Friendly's Ice Cream Corporation. Add recipient. We have used click to mail a lot in the past to send letters out to our people, right? So let's see, HR department. And then now I'm just going to go back and get the address. So if you're looking for a good mail service to send out postcards, has anybody ever done direct mail before? It's really good for doing direct mail. So here's the address, Friendly's Ice Cream Corporation, Williamsburg. And then we're going to do Massachusetts. And then postal code was what? Oh, that cut off. So go back here and see 01095, 01095. And then we'll standardize the address. Not going to add the address there. Save and close. How come I didn't close it? To me, up. Your mailing list is too long. Oh, is that just doing the name? Hang on one second. Edit address, standardize address. Oh, my mailing list name is too long. That's fine. I'll fix that. Click to mail. All right. Shanti said, I'm holding my breath to see if we can brand the letter. What do you mean brand the letter? Tell me what you mean by brand the letter. Shanti said, this is so nice. I can use this for my alumni mailing. I have used that. This mailing list name, let's just change it to Friendly. I am the, what do you call that? The class fundraiser person. I need to get better at doing it for this year, but I send everything click to mail. Lorette sends out the postcards for me. So this is the first time I'm doing it myself, but we're almost there. So I've got the document up. I've got the mailing, the person I'm going to mail it to done. The return address, it put as click to mail. I will actually put monetize marketing. So we'll do Alicia Little, business monetized marketing, LLC, address 1. Let me go to our website. Monetized marketing. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. No. Okay, hang on. Let me get to monetize marketing, monetizemarketing.com. You can also send out letters and postcards about your services to people that you've done work with before, or even would like to do work with in the future. I've sent things out to, companies that I want to do business with. So that always works. There we go. Address 2, number 205. City is Palm Bay. Not far from where I am right now. Florida. Zip code. Let's go back to the zip code. 32907. 32907. US. Click save. Come on, Jade. You're about to get a raise. All right. So why did the mailing list? Oh, here, this is the one we want to use. Let's click that one address. Done. Hopefully card is in here so I can just press order. If not, I have to get my credit card, endorsement, job. Okay. Perfect. We're moving right along. This letter is going to get sent. View proof. So here we go with the proof. Let's see if it'll open up here so you can see the proof. All right, here's the proof. It's showing front of it. Well, where's the letter? I don't see the letter. The proof shows how your document will appear in 3 representative recipients. So let me edit the configuration. I might come back to this at the end. Let me help somebody else and we'll come back to this because I'm not sure. Let's see where the document is. Why isn't it here? I hope that's just the front of the document, but yeah, I don't see that it uploaded properly. Let me upload it again. All right, so let me go down this list here. And we have Shanti, I need a letter encouraging alumni. Okay. Will it help write academic articles? Nora, I'll show you that in a minute. Shanti, I'm holding my breath to see if you can brand the letter. Branding by using our university logos. You can definitely add logos on the letter. One, it would probably be just by uploading. Oh, that's the document. By uploading the letter, drag and drop or choose the file. It would be by uploading the letter, and the letter would already have the, oh, there it is. The letter would already have the logo on it. Is that what you're asking for? Yeah. I think you can also put it on the outside of the envelope if the envelope is a certain size. So I would recommend click to mail for bulk addresses on postcards for real estate. Absolutely. There are some services that's out there that say they're specifically for doing that for real estate, but we use click to mail. So you can definitely use it. When you guys get Christmas postcards from us, we send those sometimes. If we have your mailing address, we use click to mail for sending all the postcards. Karen, yes, yes. So, all right, let me help somebody else here. The envelope, you might be able to, I'd have to see. We have gotten branded envelopes done way back in the past when we used to do direct mail. We don't really do that much of it anymore. We just do it through here. All right, let me see if this is right now. Yeah, Patty says I use send out cards to include a picture personalized for any occasion or a thank you. That's great. We used to use send out cards, so we do know that one as well. All right, so let's help Nora while that's generating for a quick minute. And I'm just keeping you till 2:45 today, so we've got 10 more minutes. If anybody else has any questions, let me know. But this is for academics. So if Nora wants an academic article, so let's say AI in and out of the classroom, something one of our students teaches. Let's say, Sonia, let's say she just wants academic papers. So right now I'm in perplexity.ai. It's my favorite Google killer. So watch how we do this here, in and out of the classroom. Okay, so AI in and out of the classroom. And did you see on the drop down, I chose what? Can you see that? What did I choose on the drop down, Nora? I chose academic. So now you press go, and now it's only going to pull. Oh, so now it's asking me what benefits, challenges, example. Sure. It's like, what aspects are you looking for? So now it searches the web. It's like doing a Google search and searching all these different phrases. It's searching 6 different phrases at the same time, which is amazing. And then Nora, it pulls out all of the sources where it got it from. So you can go back to the sources and see, all right, this is from Semantic Scholar. And you can see the scholarly articles. So you can see where the content is coming from. And every answer it generates, it's going to give you the source. So benefits of AI in the classroom, personalized learning, and then you press 3 and you're going to go for where that academic article talks about the personalized learning. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? So, Patty, can you send me an email? Send us an email and ask me that in email so I don't lose it. I just sent you our email. Perplexity to review grant proposals for funding. Are you in the AI Experts Club, Marty? Because I did that last week on the AI Experts Club. So I wonder if you're in that. You're not there. Let me see if I can get you a code so you can watch that past replay. Dadrian, can you look for the code for AI Experts Club, the one that was like open for all, anybody can use it to get AI Experts Club for 30 days free. So Marty can watch the last office hours that I did, which was this week, which I worked with Tiffany on the grant writing and AI. And, since it was a whole process, we can give that to her. What I'll do is we'll get the code for everybody, so everybody can have 30 days free. That's not an AI Experts Club. If you're an AI Experts Club, you're looking for the last office hours, which you can find in the Facebook group, or you can find, I think it's in the training session. So hang on 1 second. Just trying to see. Dadrian, are you there? Did you hear me? I just want to see if you heard me or if I need to look for it. If you did hear me, can you just send me a message? That's just okay. All right, cool. She'll do it. All right. So while we're doing some other stuff, she'll get us that link. She's amazing, by the way. Can't do anything without the team. So to answer that question, Marty, just wait a minute for Dadrian to get that link. You can get 30 days free. I'll walk you through it so you can see how to do it. And then you can get that. Sure, Suzanne, you guys can all get that. All right. So Nora, did that answer your question? Did that answer your question? Okay, so Marty, we're going to answer your question with you watching that last AI Experts Club. Somebody wanted a letter for their alumni, so we're going to do that for the alumni for making donations. The Facebook group, Julie, for AI Experts Club is the group where we do a lot of, I'm live twice a month training, me or Lorette training in AI, everything AI, different AI tools, strategies. I'm teaching you AI here right now, but there we teach like tools, strategies, all AI, and people come on and ask AI questions. And then in the Facebook group, you can ask questions, talk to each other. So we have a very active Facebook group. Anne Marie, Click to Mail is absolutely free to sign up. You only have to pay for the service. So you could see it said first class mail with the letter printing, the envelope, and the postage. It's going to cost me $2.57. If I did standard mail, it would be under $1. So it's really affordable. Let me see if I can see this proof now. See if I did it right this time. Yay, I did it right this time. The letter looks good. You guys see that? The letter looks good. All right. So let's go ahead and mail it. So I've gone back to Click to Mail. After we answered Nora's question, I went back to Click to Mail because it finished. And let's go to finish checkout. So this is just easy for me when I'm not home and don't want to print and mail a letter and put a stamp on it. Like, who does that anymore? Not me. Okay, so cart subtotal $1.32 for the production. Let's view the cost breakdown. The letter, production, postage, 57 cents. So it's costing me $1.32. I don't know. Let's see here. Minimum production cost is $125. So I think they give you a production cost if you're really low on what you're sending as well. So I need to fix my billing and then we'll send this out. So I will do that in a minute because this is my old address in Jamaica. So I got to fix that. But there you go. Shanti said going to the post office is so time consuming. Like I order my stamps to get mailed to me and then I lose them anyway. So the topic for today's session, Mona, is AI for good. So we're teaching how to use AI to do things for good. So what we did today was we wrote a letter for a amazing waitress. And I'm showing you the whole process of writing the letter with AI and sending it out in the mail. But now I'm asking people, what are some things that you want to do? So somebody was saying they want to help their school by writing a letter to the alumni to get the alumni to donate to the school's fund. So I will do an example for you. So first I'm going to tell ChatGPT I would like for you to write a letter to the alum of my high school for our donation day, right? Da, 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 da. And so now, so you can do two things. You could say, what do you need from me to write this letter? And when you do this, what do you need from me? Somebody type that in the comments for me. What do you need from me? So you ask what it needs. It's going to say, I need the basics. What's the name of your high school? When is donation day? Knowing the date, helps create a sense of urgency. So it's asking these questions. I will pull it up. I am just going to go into my email. So I paused my screen so I can pull up our donation day information. You don't want to see my email. You might feel inclined to help me and answer some emails. This is why we always tell people, don't email Alicia, email the support desk. Let's see, Westover Peer fundraises. Nope, that's old. Let me go to my other email. Closing that. I went to an all-girls private high school, and it's also a registered nonprofit, which I didn't know when I was there. Trying to see if I can get you an example. Where is my donation day information? Let's see. Donation. I'll make something up if I can't find it in a minute. Donation. It's like where I don't do too much nonprofit work, but I used to sit on the board and I'm a peer fundraiser. And let me tell you, I use technology to do all of my stuff. So I used to do voice drops to my high school friends, really bad. Don't ever tell anybody from my high school, but as they asked me to be the peer fundraiser, and Lord have mercy, my time, I got to call everybody in my class. So it's only 44 girls in my class, but I used a voice drops service, which I can leave a voicemail on their phone. So I loaded up all the phone numbers in the software and I recorded the voicemail. It's like, hey, it's Alicia, just leaving a quick voicemail. Westover Day is coming up. Want to see if you'll donate. Anyway, I make it sound real. And then they message me back, I missed your call. And I'm like, well, I didn't technically call you. I had AI call you. And then Lorette sends postcards for me. So I'm reaching out to them without having to personally call them. And then sometimes I ask my mom to do it for the people who are lacking behind. But, oh, there it is. But we got to use technology. Do you guys agree? We got to use technology. Come on. We have to use technology as much as we can. Ah, there it is. All right. You can find them here. That's reunion. I really believe in using technology as much as possible because we don't have a lot of time. Patty, the car that I won, I was trying to win a car for my mom. I didn't make it, but I think this is it here. But April 1st through. Anyway, but I won it and kept it myself. The one I tried to win for her, I didn't win. So Shanti, what is that voicemail application? Let me see if I can find it for you. Voice drops on voicemail. Darn it. It's called something Sly Dialer. I think it's Sly Dialer. I haven't used a whole lot of them, but it was Sly Broadcast, ringless voicemail drops right here. Do you see this one? Sly Broadcast. You can put the app on your phone and it'll do, like, if you only want to send out a few, it will do it for you. But it's ringless voicemails. I could log into my account, but I love what Janice said, tech equals time buyback. Okay, game changer. Yep, you're welcome, Shanti. Only concern is safeguarding it against scammers. Safeguarding what part? Marty, safeguarding what part? Yes, Jeff, this is recorded. This is recorded. I love that, Mona. I love it. Okay. So I think I sent you guys everything that you're asking for. Most of the people asked for you were asking what this service is. So Sly Broadcast, it's called ringless voicemails. So what happens is the phone rings for like half a ring and it goes directly to voicemail. And then they go and they listen to their voicemail and it's a voicemail from you, like you see right there. So they see a voicemail. So we did this way back in the day, 20 years ago, 15 years ago. And people would be like, oh my gosh, I missed your call. And we would do them by the hundreds, send out hundreds, if not thousands of voicemail messages. It's a great way to talk to people really quickly. So cool. Thank you, Suzanne. So that is Sly Broadcast. Use it in your business. All right. So I was trying to find. So let's just say that it is this. That's November 28th. Why is it so late? All right. So I couldn't find in my email. I know it's there, but westoverschool.org. Give. Somebody asked about writing a letter for their alumni to give to the school. So what I was trying to find out is I'm sure you have this too. Who asked that question? There's like a special giving day. So you can use that as a, what do you call it? Like a carrot to tell them, do it during this time, which is the time that I'm in right now. So anyway, let me go back to it. So you would send them, so you would give it everything that it needs. So what we did with ChatGPT is I said, I'd like for you to write a letter to the alumni of my high school for our donation day. What do you need for me to write this letter? So I just put that prompt in the chat. And do you see how it comes back with, boom, I need this, I need this, I need this. This is what I think is the most important, a memorable moment. And then how to donate, impact to past donations, personal touch, and contact information. So I'm going to tell my story. So the basics, Westover School, donation days are now through April 8th. You get a school charm when you donate during this time. And then this year's donation day, raising funds for much needed. I don't know. I'd have to go back and find that email, which I can't find. Services, financial aid, etc. Memorable moments. Yes. So as a financial aid recipient, I would not have been able to attend the school had it not been for the scholarships. As a recipient of that, I like to do my part and fill that same, what do you call it, box, they'll figure out the word, fill that same financial aid box for the next student who needs it. And then I'm going to say I am in the class of 1994. It's an all-girls school, so write the letter in a sassy tone to ladies. Oh, okay, Anna Marie, you'll try to use this to raise money for a nonprofit for which you're a board member and you need millions, right? You need millions. So then I don't know what the how to donate. I'm just going to put a link in here, blah, 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 how to donate. Oops, sorry, just making something up on the how to donate. How to donate. Reminder for free gift to do before April 8th, 2024. And then ask something, make this letter emotional. We all have memories of Westover's traditions. So now you're trying to put something in the letter that makes that connection. So we all have traditions like dancing in Red Hall. I'm trying to think of the lantern ceremony. the lake house, etc. Right. Okay, the lake house. We also had two like sororities, the Wests and Overs. All right, so now contact information if they want to get involved. So contact Westover School at, for those of you writing letters for good, make sure you put the contact information in. Let me go to the give page. I'm sure it'll have contact information here. There you go. La, 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 ba, ba, ba. And we're going to press go in a minute. Go. Here we go. All right. So while it's doing that, Anne Marie, I love that. Shanti, I love that. This is very helpful. I can use this to describe what we call a scholar patron club. That is a monthly contribution tiers that leads up to naming lecture halls and other things. I love that. All right. Let's finish this really quickly. So it says, hey, fabulous ladies of Westover. I hope this finds you all sparkling and shining wherever life's adventure takes you. Now let's take a little stroll down memory lane, shall we? Remember the rhythmic taps echoing in Red Hall as we dance our heart out, the flickering lights during the lantern ceremony, filling our dreams, and those lazy afternoons at the lake house. Oh, we can never forget the legendary battles and camaraderie between the Wests and Overs. Those were the days, right? Pure magic. Now here's the deal. Westover School is calling us back, not just for a trip down memory lane, but for a noble cause. From now through April 8th, it's donation days. And guess what? Your generosity comes with a little cherry on top, a charming school charm that's all yours when you donate during this period. How fab is that? I'm reaching out to you today, heart in hand, because Westover isn't just where we spent our teenage years. It's where we grew into the fierce, fabulous women we are today. It's about giving back to a place that gave us so much, ensuring the next generation of bright, bold, young women have the same opportunities we did. As a financial aid recipient myself, I know firsthand the difference it makes. I wouldn't have had the Westover experience without it. And now I want to help fill that financial aid box for the next girl who needs it. Pink heart emoji. So let's rally, ladies. Here's how you can make your mark. Donate here. And remember to do it before April 8th, 2024 to snag that exclusive school charm. It's a win-win. You'll help share the future and get a little piece of the past to keep. Got questions or just want to chat about the good old days? Reach out to the Alumni Development Office. They'd love to hear from you. Let's show the world the power of Westover women. Together, we can make a difference, one girl at a time. Here's to us, to Westover, and to the future we're helping to build. Bye for now, but never in spirit. With all my love and sprinkles of sass, Alicia Little, class of 94. Yay! What do you think? Very much me, very much something I would say. And do you see how it pulled that emotional part in? And the more you tell it, the better it will be. So the lantern ceremony, something so special to the school, nobody outside of it would understand, but the girls would understand. Dancing in Red Hall, that's our common room. Nobody would understand but us. So when they get this letter, there's not going to be any thought that this was written by AI, because how would AI know those things? So when you're writing, even if you're just putting it in bullet points, you got to put those points into the letter so then it can use that to shape this letter that you want. Brooke says it brings tears to my eyes. Yep. Patty says, I love it. I'm ready to donate to Westover. So I know I'm going to send this out today. So today's session, in wrapping it up, was called AI for Good. And we just looked at different ways that we can use AI to do things for good. We started off by writing a letter for Jade at Friendly's restaurant. And after I send the letter, we'll see what happens. Well, I just need to get my card in there. So I'll send it off. I will post in the Learning to group or send it to Daydream to post for me so that you guys can see how it did. Then we went, I think, I forgot who needed it, but we went and we wrote a letter to the alumni. I'm actually going to send this one out today too. So I'll let you know how it does. I'll definitely let you know how it does. And then now we're going to do two things. One, AI Experts Club for free to everyone. And then two, I'm going to have everyone register for our summit that's coming up. All right. So let me refresh this page, Adrian. Or do you have the page that we're registering for the summit and getting the 30 days for free, because some people are waiting on both of those. So let's see if Dadrian has those links for us. Okay, so let's do this first and then we'll register for the summit whenever you're ready for that, Dadrian. So if you guys can click on that AI Experts Club 1 month for free, this is thanks to Marty, who asked for a training that I did in last week's AI Experts Club. And it was so detailed that it would take me so long to go through it. So I'm like, I'm just going to give you 30 days free. Check it out in our AI Experts Club. And I hope you love the club. You'll learn so much. So here's what you need to do. So the code that Dadrian gave you already gives you 30 days free. So first of all, you're scrolling down this page, you're filling out your contact information, your billing information, agree to the terms and conditions. Skip that, that's for a one-on-one session. And then you look at choosing a pricing option. So we have $37 a month. If you choose that, do you see how on the right-hand side, let me zoom in, it's only $37 a month, but it takes off $37. So now it's at zero. So you get your first month free. Pretty simple, right? Dadrian, thanks for that. You can also choose to do 3-month subscription. If you do that, you'll get a month and a half for free. Or you can do a 6-month subscription, you'll get 2 months free. Or you can do a 12-month subscription and get 3 months free out of the 12 months. And this is our AI Experts Club. We meet every other Tuesday at 11 a.m. So, Shanti, I don't think I have an affiliate code. Actually, I will post it. I do. I will post it, Shanti, in the learning tube right after this. I just need to go into my account. Cool. So once you're in the AI Experts Club, just put in, because you're going to do this now. So if everybody does that now, all right, everybody does that now. And then the next thing we'll do we're going to register for the summit. So next week, we will not be having a Learning Tube session. Everybody from the Learning Tube will be coming over to our AI Insights Summit. So myself, my sister, and I don't know, like 30 other speakers are going to be speaking at our summit that we're throwing. Each speaker has 18 minutes, like 18 minutes to deliver their best information to you. We did this before. If you were on the AI Insight Summit before, let me know in the comments and how much you loved it. And it was just like boom, boom, boom. So they do practice runs with us. We see their content. We know their topics. So the content is really, really good. 18 minutes means they have to give you their best in 18 minutes, which makes for a really good summit, because you're like, ooh, I just learned this and this and this and this, and you're learning so much. So Patty said, loved it. What a great commercial for the course. Okay. So absolutely wonderful. Loved it. Great experience. Yeah, you loved it. You loved it. So here is the link to sign up for our summit. Now, everything isn't working yet. You are absolutely the first people to see this. So, but Lorette said the registration is working. So here's what I want you to do. Enter your first name, last name, email address, and your phone number for text reminders. And maybe I'll send you a voicemail. So make sure to put your cell phone number in there if you want to hear how I'm using Slide Broadcast. Got it? That's a really good way to see how we're using it. So now you'll be among the very few people, when you hear the voicemail, you'll be like, oh, I know how she did that. And maybe we'll send out some postcards. Probably too late to send out postcards, but you will see it. Yes, Natasha said the 18 minutes for TED Talks. That's right, because we are teaching our consultants in our AI Consultants Club how to do their TED Talks as well, how to be speakers and trainers. It's an amazing program, if I do say so myself. So, yep, Dadrian said that's where the idea came from. We're preparing the speakers for their TED Talks. That's right. The summit starts at 10 a.m., ends at, I think, 4 p.m., 10 to 4, 18 minutes for each speaker. But once you register, you can come to all of it, some of it, you'll get the agendas for the day, all that good stuff. So you're doing 2 things right now, right? 11 a.m. It starts on Thursday at 11, Friday and Saturday it starts at 10. You're doing 2 things right now. Number 1, you are signing up for the AI Experts Club 30-day free trial. There were a bunch of you, and this started off with Marty, who said, I want to know how to use AI for grant writing. And I was like, I did a big training on that last week for the AI Experts Club office hours. So I'd rather you go watch those office hours than me have to spend, too much time here doing it, since I already did it very detailed, start to finish. We use the Amber Grant as an example. And so go over there and watch that. Daydrian, thank you so much. And so you're going to sign up for the summit and the free month in the AI Experts Club, right? So there you go. So in the AI Experts Club, you can also jump into our Facebook group, and you'll see we have lots of conversations about AI. Yes, Jeff, it will be recorded. So it will be recorded. All right. So making sure that everybody does this. There is no Learning Tube next week. Everybody from the Learning Tube, we're telling you your session is going to be on the AI Insight Summit. So make sure that you signed up. Bianca said all signed up. There you go. Who else signed up? Who is done? Who has signed up for both, right? So we've got the AI Insight Summit and the AI Experts Club for you both. All right, Anne Marie, I loved it. You used the info already from last week's session. I love it. So Debo asked about mail merge. Click to Mail can do the mail merge for you. ChatGPT could as well, just give it the right instructions in the two files. Absolutely. So Reggie said he signed up for the summit. He's already in AI Experts Club. Great job. Shanti just signed up for both. Yay, round of applause. You can just do the 30 days free, Carolyn, by just checking on the first one right here. And then at any time, if you want to cancel, you just email support, email our support desk, and the girls can cancel you. So it's, no contracts or anything. Marty signed up for both as well. All right, Marty, because we're doing this for you, the AI Experts Club for you. Carolyn says signed up for the summit. You're already an AI expert. Nicole, awesome. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. All right, we're just here for a few more minutes to see if anybody needs any help signing up for either one. And then we recapped, right? I was recapping. We did Perplexity today. We did Click to Mail today. We talked about Slide Broadcast today. So we talked about a lot of different things, but I hope that you use some of today's teachings in what you do, either in your work or as entrepreneurs. I hope that you can use it. Okay, so here we go. Marty, which tool, right, would be best for needing additional data-driven steps for proposals? Someone recommended Claude for that. So for stats, I'd like to use Perplexity so that I can see the sources. So it's really good at pulling out that, but you do not, when you do let me start over with Perplexity. When you do a search in Perplexity, instead of academic, you're just going to put all and it will search across the internet, and then you tell it what stats you need. Most recent stats for AI and the job market, AI's impact on jobs, both positive and negative, right? So then we press go, and then it's going to come back, and what I like is it's going to give us a whole bunch of stats, and then you can see the articles, how AI is impacting the job market. AI could affect many white-collar, high-paying jobs. So you're going to see where all this is coming from and data. And then now look at all the stats it's coming. AI is expected to create 97 million new jobs by 2025, right? So it's going to give you, AI could add 13 trillion, and then it puts it like positive, negative, really good at stats. Does that help you? Yeah, Claude is good too. I do like Claude. We have to do a training on some of the other tools, Claude, Gemini, Bard, those kind of things. Well, now. Okay, perfect. All right, Martha signed up for the summit. All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining us here. I'm going to leave the chat up for just a few more minutes in case you need any assistance from us, and so you can tell me that you have signed up. I'm about to go watch my nieces play tennis, so wish me luck. Yeah, Copilot, thank you. I love Copilot. I've been using Copilot a lot for images. I have a presentation tonight I'm doing for a group, and we use Copilot. Jeff, you signed up for both automatic. Awesome. Thank you so much. Just reading some of the thing. Thank you. Pam signed up. Yay, Pam. And that page just launched. While we were on this, Lorette finished the page. She's probably still working on it for the AI Insight Summit. You see some more speakers are to come. So we're waiting on some speakers, but you'll see there's some amazing speakers here. Amazing content that you are going to learn. So I'm really excited about it. Cool? Yeah. Good, good. All right. Signing up for the summit. Natasha, good job. Good job. Good job. I will see you next week on the summit. Remember, there is no learning tube. Yes, the summit is free, so you can invite people. Please do that. I will send out an email asking you to invite people. If you don't mind helping me, we want to make sure we fill up the summit. Let's spread some AI knowledge. None of the speakers will be selling anything. Gosh, that's something we never mentioned. It is a pitch-free summit. There's no selling. The speakers aren't going to sell anything. They're all required to give a free giveaway of content, checklist, ebook, something like that. No, absolutely no selling. So, Dadrian, send Loretta a message that we should actually put that in our marketing, that it's a pitch-free event. There's no selling. None of the speakers are selling anything, but they're all giving something away. All right. And that they only have 18 minutes for each speaker. But all right, take care, everybody. Bye. Thanks for coming on. And shout out to Dadrian, who did a very good job today, didn't she? She did a very good job getting links, sending it in the comments. She did so good. So Dadrian, shout out to you. Thank you so much. She runs the Learning Tube now. She owns it. She makes sure that all is good on the Learning Tube side. So it's nice to have team members like that. They own it. She owns the Learning Tube. So we appreciate her. Bye, everybody.